Hi, I'm Ohad Haber, the founder and the CEO of Irri. In few words, why we begin with Irri, that we know about how big and important is Israeli irrigation in all over the world, the knowledge, the good quality of the material, and we try to be a bridge between all over the world and Israel.
I think the most important thing in a project is to understand exactly what the client needs. This is one of the advantages of Irri, being an integrator and not a manufacturer. We can offer the client, with our knowledge of the existing products of the market, exactly what he needs, and to custom-made the system for his own needs.
We started irrigating by a tractor and a trailer, and we suffered too much. We used a lot of fuel, and finally we said we need to have drip irrigation.
At Irri, we make the know-how technique accessible to our customer, both in the field of classical commercial agriculture and in the field of new technology and growth methods. The growing demand for cannabis and its products, combined with lack of knowledge in large-scale cultivation, created new situations with new problems which need to be solved. The knowledge is applied from the planning stage, where we are adapting the various agricultural systems to the specific cannabis grower needs.
Big benefit for us was that it's on relation we are doing the business.
From 5 companies, we chose Irri. One is due to quality, and second, because we have an office here in Ethiopia, we can easily communicate and we can get solutions for our problems that we face in our vineyard.
Castle Winery, French winery in the central part of Ethiopia. They've been our customer actually since 2009.
They give us good advice, technical advice. While we are working, they come, they communicate us what kind of things to be done for irrigation, things that can make easy for our business.
The last 5 years we have developed a unique set of systems that we are deploying in the field, which can help the end user to have a control over the irrigation management, meaning he can give the right amount of water at the right time, the right place.
On one hand, we can see many farmers with years of experience in commercial cultivation who wants to grow cannabis but missing fundamental knowledge about the complex growth methods of cannabis facilities. On the other hand, we can see young farmers who grow cannabis using all kinds of improvised systems and new technologies, but don't know how to convert it into a large-scale commercial agriculture.
We'll give attention, full attention, for everybody that will need some small parts to the big irrigation project. If somebody needs just an envelope, we'll send him envelope. If somebody will need a pallet, we'll send him a pallet. If somebody will need a full container, we send a full container.
So the first thing will be just to go to the field, walk around with the client, understand what he needs, what is he growing, understand how the field looks. Of course, taking all the measurements, studying the water sources, and taking all the data from the field. The second stage will be take this data to the office and to make the design.
Our farm, it's called Elim Farms. Elim is a place in the desert. We have also around us the local community. For them we are helping to give clean water because that's very essential in this area.
In most countries where we operate, we have a local representative. This helps a lot to keep in contact with the client after we live.
I'm working with Irri as irrigation technical manager. I have a good communication with the local investors, with the local farmers. The importance of a representative local person is to give a service. It will be a lower cost for the farmers. The third reason is it's easier to communicate with the customer in their own language.
Nowadays, each country establishes its own regulation individually. These regulations affect directly the facility and the final product. We have gained a lot of experience in working with the local authorities. We are assisted by local consultants and lawyers in order to align with regulations. As a result, we make the whole process cost-effective and time-efficient.
We had in mind a system which will be reliable, affordable, and easy to use. So it fits most end users, most crops, and it's very flexible for any type of demand. The system is gathering information from the field using sensors. The data is going up to the main server using a cellular communication. In the server, the data is getting processed, getting analyzed, and the end user is getting the results as a graphic interface. It fits for very advanced users. It fits for all the basic non-advanced users. Using those inputs and those recommendations, you will know exactly how much to irrigate and when.
The total area of the farm is 40 hectares. Outdoor drip irrigation system and a sprinkler system. 2 hectares greenhouse. Indoor there is drip line inside. Nursery for propagation. It is functioning. They are growing. They are profitable. They are very happy with our system.
The Jena project is a water supply system to an industrial plant. This is a very large national project. There was a very short time limit, and the whole project waiting for us to supply the water in order for them to start construction. We did a very quick design and even had to fly in some of the material by air to be on time to supply water so construction will not be delayed. The system is going to be 100% hands-free, automatic.
It was the idea of Irri that to construct the reservoir, even to use also borehole. It's also an advice of Irri. So totally, it's the idea of Irri.
I think the biggest challenge in Castle Winery was to pump the water from the river and to transport the water throughout the farm, some of it going in open canals by gravity, some of them by pipes to the different areas.
Since 2008, we are working with Irri. So Irri is almost our family. We are working together. So it's not, they are not far from us in every time. We communicate through an email, we communicate them through mobile. So they are very accessible and they are very happy.
We have almost 1.5 years relationship with Irri, starting from consulting what to do, then design, then implementation, then further help. And these all issues are the smooth communication with Irri.
I would say the main advantages of Irri project department is a high level of professionalism, very quick response time, very great attention to details, and full customization to the customer needs.
I think that Irri is going to grow, but we will keep to be the same Irri that everybody knows.